Hey there, YouTubers. It's your girl, Chris. And I pretty sure that you want to know what happened with my fiance and I. And I feel that it's time to actually let you guys know. Because what I'm sure he's doing now, I'm sure he's feeling the weight of me not being there. I'm sure that he's miserable. And I'm sure that he's reaping everything back. I didn't want that, but that's how God pays back. I don't pay people back. I let God rather. I let him pay people back. But he's also probably flipping the story and turning it around and twisting it, which is exactly what his sister did to him to get him to walk away from the relationship. So basically, what I'm saying is that he walked away from the relationship. He chose to break up with me. He told me to leave out of his house, that I could go. And so basically, I put up with so much from to me, a narcissist is what he was. But his sister was racist. She was jealous. And really, she is the reason behind the breakup. The only thing I pretty much did wrong was go to her and confided in her and was asking her questions because I was trying to find out what kind of man he was. I knew that the only person that was really going to know that was her because she was his sister. She was also friends with his roommate who was disabled, who had her adult daughter and her children living in the house with them, or apartment, I should say. He had known this woman for many years, but he allowed her to abuse him and use him. He was the only one in that place that was cleaning up and paying rent along with the roommate while her adult child, got to go rent free. So yes, I could not get him to see that it was her using him. I gave him the ultimatum. You either get your own place or we do not marry. Who's going to marry a man that continues to live with a dysfunctional roommate? You can afford your own place. What's the problem? The problem was you didn't want your own place. The problem was you wanted the dysfunctionality. And I was used actually by God, I believe, as an instrument to get him out of there. But he resented me for it. He began to resent me. I didn't even know he resented me. He did not know how to communicate. So I told his sister, I said, yes, you knowing that they was not going to though. I said, I have nothing against your family. You are his family. You are his blood. I said, the only thing I want though is to be respected and acknowledged as his future wife. I told her, I said, the two become one in the eyes of God. That is above everyone else, because you don't become one with everyone else. You become one with your wife and your husband. The Bible says for this very reason, do a man leave his father and mother and cleave unto his wife. The two become one, man and woman. And so she could not handle this because, number one, she was not Christian. She could not get that concept. Okay. What she did was turn the story completely and flipped it completely and went to my fiance crying and lied and said I threatened her. I just read the text to my aunt last night. There is nowhere in the text that I threatened this woman. I knew that they were not going to accept and respect me as his black wife because some of his family members was prejudiced and racist. This was the reason he would not put me on his Facebook. This was the reason. And I believe it stemmed from him having a racist father that he would not admit to, but he did have it. And so because of that, she lied to him. She was not woman to come to me. She talked down to me like I was a slave back in 1950. She did not give me the equal opportunity to address the issue. She instead bawled me out and chewed me up, and he allowed her to do it. This, folks, is the truth. Nothing else from this is what happened. He resented me because he wanted to stay with his roommate, and he did not fight for our relationship. He did not stand up to his sister who cried crocodile tears and came between us. But you know what? There is a God that I serve, and they will not get away with this. They will not get away with this. Whatever a man reap, he sows. I'm going to be strong in the Lord, and I'm going to be strong in the power of his might. I'm going to go on. I'm going to move on. I'm going to build and live my life. And if God bless and send me with a man that is worthy of me and that deserves me, then so be it. If he don't, then so be it. I told him, I said, you will never, and it's the truth, he will never find another woman like me of any race. It doesn't matter, black, white, fat, skinny, tall. He will never find another woman of my caliber, because I don't know too many 47-year-olds that have never done drugs or smoked weed. I don't know too many 47-year-olds who have never drunk alcohol. I don't know too many 47-year-olds who don't have a criminal background jail record. I don't know too many 47-year-olds who have never slept around and have never been in a club. It was his loss. He walked away from a very, very, very good woman, and he will pay for it for the rest of his life. But I am not desperate, and I'm not going to beg a man to love me. I'm not going to beg a man to see my worth. I'm not going to beg a man to fight for my relationship. I will say one thing, though, to white American men, because right now tensions are high between white and black. Tensions are high between black and Chinese and black and Spanish. Tensions is just high with everybody with black people. Okay? Tensions are high. But I'm going to say this to you. First of all, it's going to take a strong white man to date and marry us. Number one, we are marriage material. Number two. Number three, we are more than a one-night stand and an experience. Get that through your head. I know you've been taught it. But can you for once be a man and stand outside that box and defy your racist mother and racist sisters and racist uncles that's telling you, they've been telling you and feeding you this lie for 400 years about black women? We shower, we smell good, we are intelligent, and we are worthy of a man's love. We deserve to be protected and stood up for. We deserve this. But you must be strong if you are going to date and marry us. If you do not desire to marry us and love us until death do us apart, stay away from us. Stop hurting and killing and harassing and disrespecting the black American woman. Period. If you cannot love and respect and honor us as the women that we are, fiercely loyal, love with our whole hearts, he did not deserve me, really, and he knew it. He would say it from time to time. He did not deserve me. But stop using and abusing us. It is more than meets the eye of us being materialistic with fat tushes and fake lips and fake weaves. Every woman wear fake weaves. Every woman is mostly out to get a man's money. Am I justifying it? No. And truth be told, I made more money than he do. I did not need his money. I've always stood alone. I was with him when he didn't have no money. So what does it really say about me and my character? What does it really say about me, what I wanted from him? He walked away. He chose to walk away. And he's lying, and he's probably turning it and that, because that's what narcissists do. That's what guilty people do. They twist and turn, divert things so they can come out the hero, and they can perpetrate you as the villain. I'm not the villain. His sister was not woman enough to say that she didn't understand that. Instead, she ran to him in for her protection, and he did not protect me. I told her your life will be a living hell, and it will. She's going to reap back every lie that she told against a child of God. You may take it lightly, but you're messing with the child of God. And God is not going to allow you to do his child wrong. He's going to stand for me. He's going to fight for me. And to Kevin, again, I say, you will never have me again. I don't want anything from you. You would have to be a changed man to come my way. And you would have to be a brave man to stand up to your family and to stand up to racist society and say, this is the woman that I love and respect, and I'm going to marry her, forsaking all. If you can't do that, stay away from me. Stay out of my life, because God will send another man that can. What you hear is pain. What you hear is hurt. But God got me. I'm going to go on and be the great woman of God that he have called me to be, with or without you. So please, stop telling lies and tell the truth. You walked away from me. You walked away from the relationship. You did not fight for the relationship. You did not stand up to your racist, jealous sister. Instead, you cradled her and you protected her. Tell the truth. Be a man and tell the truth what happened. God bless you all. Thanks for listening. Never let anyone steal your shine. And never, ever, ever lower your standard for a man or a woman, but demand them to come up to your standard. God bless you all, and signing off.